It's the Caleb Lee MTG Gathering Show.
Here I am trying to wean myself off of channel sneak attack shenanigans. Just give me more of that, huh? I'll take a gut. Let's do red aggro, maybe. Hey, sup, Novellin? The gutsy choice. Gut makes me want to play Baldur's Gate 3. I've seen better packs. Maybe just take Blood Crypt. Yeah, Blood Crypt, Mind Twist, and the Chariot are the three kind of interesting cards to me here. Could take Gao. Maybe I'll just take another red card. Oh yeah, Nenchais? Nice. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Yeah. Sorry for the yawn. Yeah, it's hard for me to take Sacred Foundry when I don't know that I'm gonna do Boros. I kinda wanna grab the Dismember. You got the Platinum in Baldur's Gate 3 this month? What the fuck does that mean? The Platinum. Oh yeah, Go Lands. It does sound like you got your money's worth. Oh, all achievements. Gotcha. That I've certainly not done. Suppose. Can you see your amount of time played in Moto? You cannot. Fortunately. Wizards has your game history. Or I guess Daybreak Games does. So they could estimate it. My thoughts on Hexing Squelcher? The card rips. I was playing some what's the arena Type 1 equivalent? Historic? Timeless? Timeless! I was playing some Timeless. And Hexing Squelcher's all over that format. Nice Days, nice Force of Will. Yeah, the fact that Squelcher just bricks a chalice is pretty wild. Yeah, I don't think Grim Monolith is ramping to enough, right? Just Elspeth right now. I think I'd rather keep Elspeth as the only 5-drop, which means this pack is very lackluster. I'm just gonna grab an Air Temple. Easy Frog. Don't put it past me. Well, I'm gonna grab his swords. That's what I'm gonna do. Caleb D on a run when? Oh, for Baldur's Gate 3? I don't think that's ever happening. I think I got everything I was going to out of Baldur's Gate 3 in my 2 runs. I think the only reason I started my second run was a viewer donation, too. But yeah, it's probably going to be a very long time before I play Baldur's Gate 3 a third time. Make it feel more fresh. Maybe give it some space. Suplex is sick. Aspirant is sick. Really just not my pack, I guess I'll grab the Paragon. Light Shatter's kind of fine. Meh. A 1-drop? I guess I want a 1-drop. Terse is totally fine, Mark. Very playable. The issue is I want, fucking Ragavans and Ocelots and good fixing and not more 3-drops. I had a bunch of stuff show up for my pup today. A set of stairs for him to run up onto the bed. More of a ramp than stairs. But that's probably better for his back anyway. We have a super tall bed, so couldn't just like put up a stool or anything. Hey, that's helpful. We got this bombardment here we picked real nice and early. Also got a car seat for him. He whines a lot in the back, and I think a big part of it is that he can't see out the window. He doesn't know what's going on. Sometimes I sit there. Sometimes I sit in the back seat while my wife drives and let him sit on my lap, and he whines a lot less. So I've got this like comfy boosted car seat. I think he'll do better. Hello, Ragavan Mana Crypt. Wow. So we're gonna take Mana Crypt. Ragavan would be an excellent 1-drop if we didn't have ways to jump the curve, but like it's still better to play a fucking 3-drop on turn 1 than a Ragavan on turn 1. Mana Crypt lets you do that. We are passing Arid Mesa, which is a bummer, but hey, you can't pick everything, right? Hey, okay, Cups, thanks for the sub, thanks for 88 months there, appreciate you. One Ring, Caracas. Yeah, I think everything else is a pretty solid tier below those two. Which is more likely to win me games? The Mana Crypt plays pretty well that one ring, huh? Get it down real fast. And you also have like the gut to sack it if you want to get rid of it. Caracas is pretty free. It does work with some of our legends too to protect them. Or like rebuy a Johnny's for extra tokens, that sort of thing. Huh. I think they have pretty similar win rates, so it's more like, what does the deck need? I guess I'll take the One Ring. Helpful. You think Caracas is the best card in the cube? It does have a lower win rate than Black Lotus and Ancestral Recall. Win rate wise, it's like pretty close to a Mox. A little bit of fixing. Whew. That was a breath of fresh air. Yeah, this pack was very good for us, We got Mana Crypt, 2 pieces of fixing, a Johnny for the bombardment, the One Ring. Excellent pack. So this could just be the deck. Actually, do I want this Arena of Glory? Yeah, I guess most of my things don't have haste. Figure's actually decent. I kind of wonder if I'd play this Jetmir's Garden just to improve the mana base a little bit. I don't think so. Robert's solid. I think these are all reasonable cards to be playing. One more land. Another mountain makes the Arena of Glory a little better. Oh, very fun, Major 2828. Glad you had a great time. Hopefully it'll be fork tender by the time I get off work. I thought I was going to get stone scolded there. You think stew's best the second night? I don't know if I agree with that. Ooh, there's a poblano pepper there wrapped around a parsnip. I like it when the whole house has been smelling like stew for a while and you finally get to eat it. Hard to compete with that. Untapped red source would be pretty good here. Serena of Glory might be dicking me. Might dick me up. Fuck. At least we do something to do with our mana. So our best answer to the worm is Swords of Plowshares. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Fluffy Face, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 45 months. Getting your sweet, sweet doubloons on, sure. Sure thing, boss. Natural order for World Spine Worm. Alright, I'll play a gut, I guess. Fine, you fucking win. God damn. Bullshit overpowered creatures. Let's get Tarfire in there. One more cheap answer to the early game. We can see a target for the commando that can come out. Oh, I actually like Apparition over Paragon. Oh well. Hand's kind of slow, but we do know that the Swords is going to be live. A bay leaf. Just the best thing to chew into there. It is finally time to get a fresh jar of bay leaves the other day, and oh my god, are they so much more potent. The previous jar was like 3 years old or something. I don't know. It's too old. You've never been able to detect what bay leaves contribute. So, in order, there's like a earthiness that they're giving you. An easy way to try it is to literally just do a test. Like, make a very simple, like, tomato soup with bay leaves, and then make it without. You could even just, like, boil water and boil bay leaves in the water and do the other one without. And, like, just actually get that flavor. And then it'll be easier to identify. Yeah, white rice with and without. Excuse me. Who needs a third land? Not this guy. Value sort of the meek. Not sure if I had a clean answer to that Thopter combo. I know I boarded out Cathar Commando. I didn't bring in Skyclave. Might just be fucked. Oh, that's funny. Almond song. Yeah, they're like the tea bag of the soup. Didn't I have 6? I thought I did. Almost kept the Figure of Fable because I hit a white source specifically. One more thing to run out. My stomach's so happy. Food. You want soup now? No. You don't want soup. It's no good. I would describe... Yes, I've seen the video. Some decent math rock. Played Shoeless. What more could you want? Shoes? Don't be ridiculous. Pump the Cub? Sure. All right. Oh, we had Suplex. Suplex was our out. Looks decent. So I was gonna Pyromancer, but that seems way better, huh? This seems hard to beat. So I looted away Pyromancer, but next turn I can bring the Pyromancer back, and then I'll lead to a larger Johnny. Might even have lethal next turn. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Seems reasonable. Hey, you been commando? Yeah, we've been in that. Come back, Mountain. What the fuck are you talking about, Command? That member? Chat's not making any sense. We got a Glimmer Lens, we got a Pyromancer, Impregnable Joke. Oh, don't daze me, please. Phew. That 6 is annoying. I think the 6 is their only piece of gas. They're not willing to risk it here. Which is fine with me. Which means I'll fire off this Evangelist. Got me. The 6 actually getting to rebuy Ice Till here is very annoying. With the Strip Mine, they can double strip. Leaves me with essentially nothing. We'll draw, see if we can find an answer, I guess. Swords. Probably my only out. Interesting that they're blocking this turn. They didn't last turn. I guess the 6 could always rebuy the Ice Till. Yeah, I don't think Giver of Runes races. It was pretty good, Larry. Pretty chill. I took so many naps. Very tempting to just Mind Collapse and flip and start producing. It'd be more tempting if we had a red source handy. Well then. Well, isn't that annoying? This is kind of the worst Skyclave ever, but at least on board we won't be losing our Johnny. Well, that was fucking annoying too. Yeah, you can plow and serve, but you're not winning that race. I think I need like a one ring or something. Well, I'll take a draw two. The death rate's annoying too. Means I won't be able to get Pyromancer value if they don't want me to. Oh shit, what up? Hey, tomorrow now. Thanks for $4.20. Oh, you're requesting a track from one of your old bands. Fun. Let's listen to that right now. The last track that I just skipped through is like a 13-minute long epic, so. Trying to think of what hit would actually let me win here. Like, what's my best hit? And then what am I doing with it? Should be the thought. It'd be like swords or Skyclave, maybe. Or Mind Collapse. I think we literally have other cards like that now with modern templating. Just like one green, like creature hanging splash or something. Got you tomorrow now. Kind of hate how slow this hand is. Just playing a grizzly bear on turn 2. That wasn't even in the opening. I think we let the Bronco get a card. I think I'm okay with that. No, JLG. No, they were not. They did errata it at some point. Flash. I would assume that this is worth vicious rivalrying. If they take too much damage, then the rivalry becomes a bit painful just to cast. I don't think you want to Chrome Mox into rivalry, though. Now you can avoid it. They might not be able to avoid it. I think I missed a better line. Where I Arena of Glory out the Sanguine. This is like a lot of damage, right? Yeah, they'd be at 2 right now. And that would be a hard game to win. Little Bloodbraid and Prey, sure. I think Apparition's going to come in yet again. Feeling like it should be main decked over the Paragon Hum. Very good chance this library only draws us one card this game, but that is still a great land. The Giver of Runes is interesting because I could just play that and keep drawing with library here, or I could go like Mountain Gao and start applying pressure. Yeah, let's give it another turn. You can put the Mox Diamond on the stack and then draw with the library in response, but then you're not able to like run out a 2-drop anyway, because then you're going too low for the library. I think this is better. I think you either want to just like play the Gao or... What do y'all think about Dream Theater's singer? Apparently he used to sound quite a bit different. I think he had some medical thing. He had food poisoning, I guess, back in the day, and it injured his vocal cords. Just gonna flash out this commando. So we're definitely dismembering that. It's a matter of like, do we want to play the commando too? And then we're underneath library. I think that's fine. Actually, I guess that's bad if they play a sweeper, huh? And we have seen sweepers out of them. I'll just keep drawing. Really excited for the new Elder album. Coming out in like 10 days or something. 15 days, I don't know. End of this month. Yeah, Droidcraft, though I think the first half was a bit weak. We got new Neurosis. But there's certainly some stuff I'm excited about. New Gojira album's probably coming out this year. I assume they want to play that Damnation. If I was them, I'd be worried about me drawing into an answer for the Atraxa. Looks like I assumed wrong. This is indeed Thank You, Scientist, yeah. Yeah, the violins kind of are Diablo Swing Orchestra. I wonder what the opponent's holding up, right? Because from what we know, they could have run out like Ice Till or something. Yeah, they could have played 6 and chose not to. It could just be that they didn't want to play the 6 and then play a Damnation. But we know their hand is 6 Damnation, right? Okay, cool. This doesn't hit tokens. Awkward. I was just going to use this to give the Shepherd haste and have that blink out the Atraxa. In which case, I think we get there. But now I guess I lead on this 3-drop. And then the Gao gets to trigger for another, like, 8 damage in a turn. But yeah, Ophelia just blinks out the 7/7. Plenty of damage there. Looks like we had time to get another drafted. Y'all ever drafted before? We're gonna pack one, pick one this Mox Ruby.